Hi,
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
my name is Vincent.
Ako naman si Arlene. At ngayong araw na ito, pag-aaralan natin ng isang psychologist at philosopher na si William James. Ano-ano ang kanyang naiambag sa larangan ng filosofiya at naging impluensya nito sa atin.
Okay, so sino nga ba si William James? Si William James ay isang psychologist at philosopher at tinagurian din siya ang father of American philosophy. Siya ay pinanganak noong January 11, 1842 sa New York City bilang panganay sa 5 anak nina Henry James and Mary Walsh. Malaki ang naging impluwensya niya sa development ng psychology sa United States at siya rin ang unang nagturo ng philosophy rito.
Ilan sa kanyang mga nagawa ay ang The Principles of Psychology noong 1890, The Will to Believe and Other Essays in Popular Philosophy 1897, The Varieties of Religions Experience 1902, Pragmatism, A New Name for Old Ways of Thinking na isinulat naman niya noong 1907 at marami pang iba.
Thank you, Arlene. Ngayon naman, talakay natin ang 4 sa mga teorya ni William James. Ang theory of pragmatism, functionalism, theory of emotion, at theory of self. Let's start sa unang nabanggit na theory, ang theory of pragmatism. According to William James, pragmatism is rooted in the idea that philosophical topics such as knowledge, language, meaning, belief, and science are the best understood in terms of practical use.
Thank you, Vince. Tumugon naman tayo sa second theory, theory of functionalism. Functionalism is concerned with explaining the functions or purpose of certain forms of behavior, namely that of consciousness or internal mental states. This theoretical perspective on psychology at causal relationships between internal states and external behaviors. And functionalism was heavily influenced by Darwin's evolutionary theory, whereas Darwin was concerned with evolution of species in terms of the natural selection of physical attributes. And
Okay, so the next discussion is all about James Lange's theory of emotion. It proposes that an event triggers a psychological reaction which we then interpret. According to this theory, emotions are caused by our interpretations of these psychological reactions. To experience emotion, we must go through a series of steps: perception of a stimuli or stimuli situation, body changes result from the perception of a situation, recognition of the bodily changes produce subjective feelings or emotions.
theory of self, James theorized the components of the self, which he divided into 2 categories, me and I, and the me is a separate individuals. A person refers when talking about their personal experiences, and on the other hand, the I is the part of the self that knows who they are and what they have accomplished in life. And for example, in the statement, I know it, it was me who ate the cookie. That me is the empirical self, the one who does the acting, whereas the I is the self that is capable of thinking and reflecting. And the I is the pure ego. It is what provides continuity between past, present, and future, allowing us to view ourselves to have a consistent individual identity, one brought about by the stream of consciousness that James defined.
Together, these aspects from the self, the conscious entity capable of experiencing psychological responses, emotions, and thoughts, William James' contribution to the field of psychology ran unparalleled to most other players in this field. His theories, written works, and foundational school of thoughts paved the way for decades of research and intellectual pursuits to come.
That it falls together, we have learned about 4 of William James' proposed theories. I hope you guys learned for today's lesson. Thanks for watching and have a great day, everyone.